Hey folks, this is a tutorial which I hope will be clear and helpful for installing and using Panopto software on your PC. I do plan to make a tutorial for the Mac that'll be coming out shortly. This one is strictly for the PC. As you can see, I'm running Windows 7. You're going to receive an email with a link to download the software. There'll be a link in the software, just click it. I happen to have it copied right now, so I'm going to paste it here in my browser and press enter. You should get this pop up whether you're using, I'm using Internet Explorer right now, but you should get some sort of pop-up asking you if you want to run this. You say yes, run. Okay, looks like I've got some security settings on Internet Explorer, and with actions I can run this program. Whatever you do, make sure that you're actually running the thing that you just downloaded. Okay, so we should be installing. Looks like it's running a little sluggishly. I don't see it running. So what I'm going to do, this is again for Windows users, I'm going to go to my downloads folder. Okay, here's my downloads folder, and here is Panopto. I'm going to double click that. Yes, I want to run it. Here we go. It's installing. You can choose all of the default settings here. Take a look at this setting briefly. This is where the software is going to put the videos that you record. Okay? You can switch this if you like. You can put it to some other folder. But this is important for PC users because there is not a way to preview your video within Panopto. Obviously, you're going to be recording your homework assignments, and before you upload them, you want to check it out and make sure you got everything correct. You're going to have to go to this folder right here in order to play your video. I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. I'm going to click through the installation process here. Here we go. I know this is not terribly exciting, but I do want you to see every step that I go through. If you're familiar with installing software on your computer, this is probably not a big deal. And I can see Panopto's running down. This is the Panopto icon down here. And this is the Panopto software. You should be able to use it with all of the default settings going. All right. Here's the process. You want to name your file something in addition to what it automatically names. Okay, so and I'll tell you how to name each of your homework assignments. It'll be the title of the assignment, and then your last name. And I do want you to keep in the timestamp information there, okay? Now, remember I said you need a webcam. Over here is where you choose the video input. You want to make sure your webcam is chosen. I'm using the audio from my webcam as well. Those should default to your built-in webcam. Shouldn't be something that you need to fool around with. You want to choose standard quality. That's the default setting again. You want to make sure that all of these secondary capture choices are unchecked down here. That just makes your file unnecessarily big. We are only going to be dealing with video here, okay? So I'm going to try this and see if my computer will simultaneously record 2 videos. You see the big record button right there? When you're ready to record, click it. And one thing you're going to discover very quickly is that if you're looking at the screen, you get this weird video where you're not looking at the camera. So say hello to the camera. When you're done recording, click stop. You notice there was a pause button. You can pause your recording. That might be a good idea for certain exercises where you've got a script and you just want to do a bit at a time. I believe that once you resume recording, it'll automatically append it to the last spot, okay? Looks like the recording is completed successfully, and we're going to go to the Recording Status tab. Click OK. Now, this has logged me in under Professor Henderson's, my main account. Okay. And so you see I've got these 2 previous sessions. Each video that you record is called a session. If you're happy with your video, you're going to click Upload to Server. If you're not happy, again, this is for the PC users. If you're not happy, you want to navigate to that directory where the recordings are sent. So I'm going to open up a window here, go to my C drive, Panopto recorder, and you get these temporary folders with a bunch of gobbledygook in their names. Just look for the most recent one. You can see here that I've got 3 on the 22nd. This one is the most recent one. I'm going to open that one. And if you scroll this over here, you see these 2 Windows Media audio-video files. The larger one is your track. You can see down here, got a nice preview thumbnail of the video. If you double-click it, it should load in your default media player. Discover very quickly, and here we go. That if you're looking at the screen, you get this weird video where you're not looking at the camera. So say hello to the camera. When you're done recording, click stop. So that was my video. I'm happy with it, so I'm going to close my video player. I can close this as well. And I'm going to click Upload the Server. Alright, here is where you choose where it's going. Unless some other professor has given you Panopto activation in another course, you're probably only going to see one here, Diction for Singers. Click Add a New Session. It automatically names it the same name that you chose at the beginning. Keep that name. Again, this part right here is going to be different. It's going to be unique for each assignment. Okay. Upload to new session. You'll get this screen which shows you the upload progress. It's uploading to the CMU Panopto server, and then it has to process it for a little bit, as you can see here. We're going to wait for that to be processed. Okay, and here we are. We're done encoding, and you'll see that you get these links right here. You can edit it after the fact if you like. You won't be doing any of that. This is a share link. And here is how to view your video within Blackboard. All of you, this next part of the video will be particularly for that. Okay? So if you want to pause the video and try all of this, come back to this point in the video to watch just how to access the content through Blackboard. You're going to be partnered up for each homework assignment with a partner, and each of you will be critiquing each other's uploads. Okay? So you go to Blackboard and sign in with your global ID and password. And you, for this particular test student, I've got 2 sections of diction going on, but you should only see one, of course. Go into your diction shell, click on Tools, go to Panopto Focus Content, and voila! You'll see all of the videos from everybody in the class that have been uploaded. Okay? Here's the Welcome to Diction video that you've already watched. And here is the test video that we just created during this tutorial. If you want to watch it, just click on it. It'll open up in a nice window within your browser in the Panopto viewer. And one thing you're going to discover very really loud is that if you're not okay, one of the features that I think is really cool about this is you can go here to this area and type notes. So this is how I'll know that you have commented on your partner's video. And you press enter, and it tells you who made that comment. Really cool feature of this software. I think, well, look at this. You can add a note that's queued to a particular time code in the video. So if you see something that, oh wait, they made a mistake right here at 3 seconds into the video, you can queue it to that slot. That's a really cool feature. I'm excited about using this software. Okay, I believe this covers all the basics. Again, you will find all the content here right within the Diction Blackboard shell. These podcasts are these are RSS feeds. They will allow you to subscribe to all the content if you use a feed reader. That's what those are. If you don't use a feed reader, then don't worry about it. I think this is everything that I needed to cover in this video. Thanks for watching. Please email me if you have any questions. Remember, your first assignment is due before class on Wednesday, August 29th. And I'll give you the details of that particular assignment in the assignments section. Thanks.